following is a presentation of MRE Uno, Division 1.
What does it take to be elite? Well, 3 people have been elite. They punched their ticket to the Final Four. But tonight, we have one last battle. One last no-holds-barred battle between 2 rookies. One that's labeled as a rookie, but we know in her heart is not a rookie, is a world champion. She's went through the toughest path to get here. Captain, H, Monkey, a veteran, a sophomore, and an undisclosed rookie that a lot of people had promised for. And then there's the Indonesian hero, our friend Abyan, the man they call AA. He has that clock. It's sitting right there. It's ticking, it's ticking, it's ticking, it's ticking, it's ticking. But will his ticket punch to the Final Four tonight? We're going to find out right now. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the final match of the Elite Eight. Ashley versus Abyan, the 10 versus 13. Both have a lot of expectations coming into this season, and both have proven right here in this crazy region they call Challenger Road that they both can be challengers. But before we get to them, let's get to that crazy bracket. As you saw Friday night, the boss man took care of business, 5-1 against Bad Brad. He moves on to play Nam in an unprecedented 5th 1 versus 9 match in this tournament. We've had 4 of them. The 4-0s were the 9 seeds. Will they go 5-0? We'll find out. And the winner of this match, we could get our first, it's going to be first 4-10, or we can get our 5th or iteration of a 4 versus 13. It's going to be insane. Who's it going to be? Abyan Ashley, the AA battle right here, as they both start with the letter A. They both know what's on the line. Winner not only wins this game tonight, but will be right over to the press conference room immediately following, about 30 minutes after, to have a nice press conference with the boss. They both know the questions as well beforehand. Let's get to the scene, though. Big night, big stakes. It's the Final Four on the line. Joining me in the booth will be Not Short as my co-comp tonight, along with Yoshi. He'll be doing the logs. Short will be on scoreboard. Of course, Nam and Eli will give any spectating thoughts as well. Let's go to Short here. Short, you've seen Abyan play. A lot of people have seen him as the world hero, the world view, right? He is representing the world. But then on the flip side, there's a world champion still in play in Ashley. This is a true global battle right here. Which global story is going to win out? Do you think it's the world champion Ashley, the experience, the pedigree, or the world's hero, the kid they call Mr. Indonesia, Indonesian's kid of Abyan? What are you looking forward to tonight?
Well, I definitely think it'll be a good match. Obviously, you'd think on paper Ashley has the upper hand, being a world champ and another server. That has helped her along so far. Abyan with the world on their back, so I am excited to see how this goes. Long series, we'll see who has the upper hand. Although Ashley being world champ, all that experience and pedigree will definitely help her, as it's already helped her so far this tournament.
Yoshi, the big storyline coming into this match really is both of these players had that storyline, but it's the wide open region, right? This was the region that everyone knew if Peter and G-Man lost, which happened. A lot of people thought Peter G would be here in the Elite Eight. They're nowhere to be found. They're looking for answers T2. Both of these players have opportunity. Which player do you think rises up to the opportunity? We all know Ashley's pedigree, but what does Abyan got to do here tonight, or in this case for the morning for him, to get dialed in, locked in? Because we know he's playing the earliest he's played all tournament at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I think after a bit of thought, I do feel like it's not going to be much of an issue. It is definitely going to be. It's going to take him a little bit to understand the feel. I think he'll get used to it as it goes on. Now, as far as the game goes, I think it's going to be. He's definitely got to pull some interesting plays for sure. I mean, the biggest thing he needs to think about is learn from the mistakes he's made in the previous matches, because you can't really afford to make mistakes against Ashley. we put her on a pedestal, but she got this far for a reason. I mean, it's like she deserves to be here, and Abyan is looking to really take the world champion out, and that's going to be a big deal if he gets it. So he's really got to understand the way she plays, and then also just figure out openings to that could can have her strategy work against her and give him the win. It's gonna take a bit because you have 9 games, because you have to win 5 games. But I think with that time, Abyan might be able to take it. We'll see.
All right, let's go to Abyan first. Abyan, mate, welcome to the Elite Eight, a regional finale, your first one ever. What are your expectations here tonight, or in this case, in the morning over you? What are you feeling right now, knowing this is the biggest match you're probably going to play in terms of the pedigree of a world champion? You might get some Super League guys down the road, but what are you looking forward to here tonight, or in this case, in the morning? You can feel free to type it out or to speak, my friend. Go for it.
Well, I feel hyped to be in the regional final, and actually I do hope for a victory. Nothing much else to say.
All right. Well, actually, my question for you is, look, you've went through a lot to get here, right? You've had to go through 2 of the biggest threats in this region, which were G-Man Captain, which everyone thought G-Man would be here, but he didn't. And of course, H, who was a young phenom sophomore. You've been here. We all know you've got a lot up your sleeve. What's the composure like, knowing you have to play your best composed Uno tonight? And your thoughts on Abyan as a player? You can either type that or, well, you probably type that in the VC chat or the game chat before we get to the VC here. All right, well, it's just interesting. One last thing I want to say is we've never had something like a checkerboard. Well, Ashley didn't start at home the first game. Remember, she was on the road. And in the second game, she was at home. In the third game, she was on the road. And now she's back at home. It's one of those weird situations where I have a checkerboard of who gets home start. Even Abyan got a home start against ALP. It's very rare to see 10s and 13s get home starts. But tonight it will be the 10 seed Ashley. Best of 9, 2 power play for the fans at home. This is going to be a classic battle. Both players know what's on the line. A Final Four, a ticket, a date with JT. Like Yoshi said, y'all put me on a pedestal. All I can do is try my best and hope the cards are in my favor. We do indeed do that. We do that for a reason. Mainly because it's time to dial in and lock in right here. You're a world champ. Abyan's an Indonesian hero kid that a lot of people are rooting for. It's going to be a good battle. But without further ado, pregame is over. Yoshi, please take the table call for game 1, Ashley. And of course, KT's got game 1. Let's get it on.
Ashley, you got the call for game 1, 5 to 15. How many cards?
Crazy 8s it is. Ashley about to join up here for the Crazy 8. Let's thank you, sure, for the volume check. Here we go. Ashley's in. Abyan's in. It's the last game in the Elite 8. Who's it going to be? Ashley or Abyan? We're underway with the Green 4 in the final game of the Elite 8. Off the start, you can tell one of these players has to take momentum early short. And for Abyan, if he's the quote-unquote road team today, he knows stealing one game, whether it be game 1 or 2, is going to be vital.
Yeah, pulling any road wins in any series anywhere will always be vital, especially when you don't have, especially when when it goes back to your home set, you'll feel the more momentum, you'll feel more control, as Nam says in voice chat, rooting for Abyan so he can have his Florida title.
Well, there's that too. Ashley draws early. Abyan looking to run this green. No.
Oh, they both don't.
Dead end hand potentially. Okay. It's going to be a little bit of a calming period right here. Feel it out. See what we get on these draws. Take your time. This is a long series, Yoshi. Endurance is going to come into play as Ashley goes for a potential double right here and gets it.
Okay. Yep, endurance is going to be big here. They expect to go far, so we'll see.
Switching over to the
yellow.
Yep, switching over into the yellow now. Here comes Abyan looking for a run. Maybe in the yellow he has something cooking. But Ashley says, not so fast, my friend, with a +2 looking for a double. Gets it with the quick 1-2 play off the cuff. Now Abyan's got to readjust to try to erase that +2. He does, but he goes ditto. Yep, he goes ditto play. Ashley draws interesting. See what Abyan can do here. First monkey combo. Let's see if Ashley can break this code here. Does with the blue, but it's not all 4 colors. Still missing that red. Another ditto. Back-to-back dittos in a way. That's interesting. It's a trip sixes. Excuse me. Trip six, not ditto. Trip sixes. Even though it was a
I
ditto.
feel like we have that.
I mean, since I know now, you can't be doing the sound effects.
Oh man.
Red 3. There goes everything with Pandora's Box. Thank you, Sam, for coming in. I'm sure he's going to be here for momentarily, just kind of going in and out. We'll get to his commentary as always when he can. You just let me know, buddy. Ashley running with this red 1 now, both running on the reds. This is a fast-paced game, short. There's no pace management so far. It's been really quick, straight to the punch.
Yeah, they're both wanting to run towards the finish, however it may be done. But Abyan's
Yeah, I was gonna
making
say,
a run
'cause
right here.
No
Abyan
table
looking.
checks.
Does he
Abyan
have
could be at the end.
He's got
here.
it. Huge
Oh.
hand off the bat. Oh, the challenger comes in. It takes to the
There's
champion
that
game.
crucial road win.
There it is for sure. Let's go to Abyan. Abyan, great job on the connectors, man. Was that mainly off the draw? And how did you disguise Ashley a little bit with your color switches? You timed that yellow 6 well and basically got her into a blue. Talk to me through it.
Well, you know what? I actually got those +2s from the start. So I got 3 +2s and a skips. That's like 4 great cards. And then for the yellows, I have a yellow and I just decide to do the yellow. I have yellow 6 and blue 6, so I just decide to connect it and I just get lucky with she also throw a blue 3, so I have a red 3. I do the red 3 and then it's all just a winning run from there.
Actually, I'm going to guess right here just wasn't having the best kind of hands. You really can't do much with 3 +2s from the start. That's OP. Was it a case of just trying to get out of the color? Maybe try to do a little bit of a color disguise. You use the +2. It appears it didn't affect him because you had 3 +2s. Now I got probably. All right, that's all you can do sometimes on the +2. Yeah, that happens, and that could have been off the draw. All right, we'll go to short. One of those games where you can't do much with 3 +2s, and then a kicker skip there to finish the game. Half your hand is action cards. That's usually a recipe for a good game, good win.
Yeah, it usually is as long as they can all connect. You really can't say much. I've been in many of those kind of games where you just get dealt a bunch of numbers and really you just gotta hope that you find the right plays from your opponent to make those number and color efficient moves. Otherwise, it's lucky for Ashley. This is a best of 9, so that this loss is not it doesn't weigh large on this series yet. It's only game 1.
Yeah, Yoshi, in short's right. It's one game. There's a long way to go. That's why there's 9 games. Or 8 now, 8 more games potentially to make up for it. What do you think Ashley's got to do here a little bit with the start? She's seen a little color disguise. We saw that from her. But Abyan did a great job just kind of running it down and not being impatient, right? Sometimes we've seen in the past he would use his +2s or even a +4. It's practically given the game to people. He did a good job there of manipulating that.
Yeah, I think he knows kind of the play style he should be going for against someone like Ashley. So I think this is important information for Ashley now that even with this early time he is definitely locked in and ready to play. So just got to be on your toes in any situation. Looking to be a pretty good match given that Abyan got the win there with relative ease.
All right, well, Sanford, I'll get you for the game 3 call, but any thoughts? You just came in late. You want to add?
None really. Where are they at? 1-1 or 2-0?
1-0. Just first game. Real early. Yeah, no worries. We'll get you a little later. All right, game 2 call is going to go to short. Yoshi, take care of business on the table with a free board.
Yep, Ashley, you have the call for game 2. Same, or you're free to choose whatever you want. Still, how many?
Going with the 7.
Going with that OG, and I do personally like the OG, but they will both join up, and we will see where this one goes as we start on a blue 9, another number start. Ashley hoping to find some more actions, whether it be off her first deal or out of the deck. Hoping to find some better luck here. Luck tends to dictate it more in these kind of games, starting on the OG or around it for sure. So we'll see how it goes.
Ashley's been prone for a lower number start. We'll see if this one pays off. Yoshi, we've seen this Abyan. It doesn't seem like what start it is. He's been pretty consistent on most starts. I expect him. I'd be stunned if he doesn't go a little higher. Your trends would say 10, 11 is the good starter for him. Sometimes 15 if he's really being risky.
Yeah, I mean, he seems to be comfortable with a lot. I mean, I don't think he has a preferred option. He just kind of starts off in the center and then goes from there.
Right now, it's an early draw. Abyan looking to run again. He can't. Oh, this is the same thing as game 1. Ironic. Actually, already into the yellow,
okay.
though. Into the yellow already. Interesting. Abyan should be able to run this. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you could say that's kind of an action card. I mean,
Sanford, you have any thoughts for this game you want to do, or are you good, buddy?
I'm good right now.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I want to get you involved, too. All right, no worries. We go over to the switch to Abyan with the green 8. Let's see if Ashley can run. Does. Looking for a double, maybe into a triple.
maybe going back to yellow.
Possibly. Let's see if she's got a triple. Yeah, not yellow.
No.
Looking for the red. It's going to open it up more with the Pandoras. Interesting. Looking for the triple, though. Got it. Looking for a quad now. Big run from the world champ. 2-5. Looking for Uno, maybe game. That's game.
Oh.
Nothing you can do about that, Abyan, son. There's nothing you can do about that one, son. That is a GG, and wow.
On a 9.
Gosh darn it. Okay.
On a 9
Crazy
again.
scene.
Well, Abyan, I guess turnaround's fair play, mate, because what you got in game 1, Bot said I'm going to repay that favor right back. That's fair play. I don't got any question for you. I just any thoughts to that and how you had to take that one? It's too early to use power play. Way too early.
I guess that's karma.
That's a KT type answer, Karma, for sure.
That's a KT answer if I've ever heard one.
I like it. Ashley, well, you basically just got the KT answer. Karma went in your favor. I don't got any questions. Basically, the only thing I would say for you is, was that blew off the start? Was just you were just kind of I got to get off it, and once you had that wild, it was just game. Would you get the wild off the start, or did you just had that one draw and boom, they flipped the switch? Just let us know. Short, so far, I drew. Okay, that's all I need to know. Short, I don't got many questions. They're shutting me out right now. This is not a KT stream. Only 3 minutes in, but we're going to get back to it. Now we've seen both looks. Obviously, the bot luck has played a lot in 7 or 8 card starts, which you expect here, especially with the lower card starts. What's the strategy? Now, it's a best of 7, but it's a quick type of best of 7. We've only been 3 minutes into an actual series. Very rare.
Yeah, I mean, the luck has gone both ways, so I don't know if how you'd want to play this if you're Abyan having the call here for game 3. I don't know. I feel like Abyan maybe want to try and make it a little higher, try and get some skill control with him getting the card star, or maybe he just wants to keep rolling with the luck and see where it finds him. But you don't want to roll with it too long because the series can get away from you in a hurry. Because you can definitely have. I've had plenty of UUL series best of 3 that are just 2 straight luck hands like that to the one person, and I'm blown out of the water in 5 minutes. So yeah, I definitely think you want to try and go for some more skill, but I can't fault him if he wants to try his luck again with 7.
Well, Yoshi, so far, both players got 1 off the board. Abyan done with the 8. Ashley can't go back to the OG 7. Interestingly enough, though, both players have had wins with card luck. Now we're going to see what Abyan does here, but the mindset shifts in a best of 7. Where do you see a game 3? What are the turning points in a match? And we talk about this all the time. Do you see this game turning into more of a shootout early, or do you think we're going to see some more composure, or do you think the bot's just going to say, you know what, let's see this card start first, and then we'll play it out? What are we thinking?
Yeah, it might be a case of kind of the bot is going to control this one. If they give a hand, if they give, they might just keep. I could see another game where one of them just gets a much better hand than the other, and there's really nothing the other person can do. I think, but as the games go on, power plays are definitely going to be more put into consideration more, either with the defensive or the offensive. But I think that also could make a difference here. With game 3, though, I don't see much of a shift. I just think it's just dependent on what Abyan chooses, and then kind of just what the cards, how the cards lay, because It could be even this time, but it could also once again go more so one way. I do expect it to go back to normal for now, but maybe later we might get some back to overpowered stuff. But I'm hoping for more of a skill-based game series throughout because the best of 7 still it's like the last round, the best of 7. So they're not too unfamiliar with that.
We'll see. Sean Hart predicted this would be the best series that would go all 9 games. He's been right on 2 out of his 3 predictions with the Brad 5-1 loss and the Eli 5-2. Let's see what happens here. Let's go to Yoshi with a double back. Game 3 call and Game 3 table for our friend from Indonesia. Yoshi, you know what to do.
You meant Nam 5-2, right?
No, Eli losing 5-2.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I want 5-2. Let's go.
Eli's in the fight. No.
All right.
Final four.
Abyan, you have the call for Game 3. Just can't be 8. How many cards?
I knew it. I
Oh,
knew
boy.
it. The sender. Well, Sanford must be thinking, what is this, KT2? Well, he goes with the
It's
sender.
KT 2.0.
Yes, sir. Yoshi, take care of the business on Game 3.
Okay. Abyan gonna join up. And actually he's gonna join up as well. Game 3 could be pivotal. You never know. We're gonna start with the green 8. Winner takes the lead. So we'll see how that goes.
Well, right now, the bot plays nice with the green 8. Abyan, one of those guys that he's going to look at his cards for a brief, quick second and fire a 0 sugar. Oh, what is going on?
He wants the plug.
Yeah.
Well, but there's no plug for the green.
No, it's
Green, red.
I've seen this one before. I saw it 3 days ago.
It's one color away.
It's a reference to the Brad KT game where the zeros were at. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Well, let's see what Ashley can do. This is an interesting one. Let's see if she can take her time, play this one cool short so far. Abyan wants to play this really fast game. Ashley has the gold style. Take her time off the first card, kind of plan accordingly. You can see it.
Yeah, she's formulating a plan of how to pull this one out. Here, Game 3 would be on a road game. It would even it up since they would both have a road game if she were to take this one. Though she got it back in Game 2 anyway.
Well, if we're going to see what happens now. On this green, we've seen early switches. Let's see if Abyan's got one in the tank here. No, he goes one up this time. Ashley looking to run right here with the green. Continues. They both go on the green. 13 apiece now, Yoshi. It's one of those games where it's about biding your time. Abyan draws early. Interesting.
Oh, the diddle play from Ashley.
Great number efficiency. That's going to force Abyan into another draw. Gets back to the full send classic. Ashley really running these greens, taking her time. Abyan goes into the blue, though. It's big short. It's going to open up the second color. This should free both.
Yeah, it'll definitely get this game moving again.
Abyan back to 14. Ashley's still looking for 10, maybe to run some more. Let's see. So far, has done a great job to wear to the Game 1 Storm, get a dominant Game 2 victory. A little bit of bot luck, but still, 1-1. Especially after Game 1, sometimes you can lose it, Yoshi. Sometimes you see that Game 1 hand, it's like, oh no, is this going to be the night? But that's the beauty of a best of 9. You got a long way to go.
Yeah, it's a big thing. Ashley might have been looking to switch, but maybe he's thinking about this now because Abyan took the initiative and switching to blue.
She's really She's really slowing things down. So slow as she's been this series so far.
Pace management's crucial, Sanford. You can appreciate this. It's one of the elements of this league that makes it really intense when you get to these later rounds, for sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Really taking her time here. Abyan's got to just stay patient. All he can do is just think about this, think about his next move, try to plot. I just don't see either player using power. It's only Game 3, Yoshi. The runway is long. Right now, we've had a lot of great analogies this entire tour. We've had thunderstorms, severe storms, car analogies, baseball analogy, you name it. We haven't used it. Well, we actually have used plane analogy. We haven't used a runway analogy. Right now, just looking to get that glide scope right now. They're both looking to find a glide scope and just glide right in. to the airport runway on a nice 80-degree day. That's what we're looking at.
Pretty much.
That's right.
That was well timed.
Well timed like that pepperoni.
The blue 0.
That's well
There
timed.
it is.
There we go. Well, not so fast, my friend. We go to the 0. The zeros are running dry, Sanford. We've seen this one before.
Yeah, we have.
Oh.
This is so valid.
Oh boy. 1-0 left on the table. Actually looking for a double though. Let's see. Maybe into a triple. Triple it is. Maybe to the quad. Abyan just sitting back right now, taking his time as well. Down 5 cards. Still a long way to go in this series. He knows better not to make a stupid play here, Yoshi. You got to stay composed.
Yeah. Actually looking to keep it a little bit of not super fast pace to finish the run. There it is, the blue 5.
Good pace management from Ashley, really trying to test Abyan's wits about him. Oh, I thought he was going to pull something right there, but I think he's got something cooked up. Yeah, switch, had a feeling. Didn't want to say it on live camera, but it is Pandora's open. Should give Ashley some runway as well. Both getting the runway on the yellow, we'll find out. 1 up this time, 2 up this time. Pandora's is open. Can Ashley cook on this yellow some more. Looking for a double play right here. Definitely can. Got it. Abyan now, plenty of ammo if he could use it. Let's see if he wants to use some or just plays cool again. Good table check from the Indonesian hero. Like I said, the battle of the world champ. We got the world champ versus world's hero Abyan looking for a double. Looking for a double. He's got it. Yes, he does. Ashley looking for 2. A little test right here.
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh my goodness.
That's big. Back to blue now. Abyan switched off the blue. This is a possible heat check moment right here from the champ. What will the kid do? Champ has been in a good spot so far these last 2 games. Abyan, tough spot. He's going to try to get out of it right here. He does with a triple potentially. This is to get to 7. Looking for 7. Does he got a quad? He does. Keeps it blue.
Ooh.
Got it. Tie game just like that. But it's a new game and 4 freshies for Ashley. 4 fresh cards. You never know we get out those fresh cards. She gets a skip of her own. Gets into a triple to get the 3. Trying to erase that +4. Maybe dose with the quad play. No, just a triple. Good eraser.
Yeah, with another 9.
Break out the Sharpie and get the magic eraser. Because Abyan comes back with a +2 looking for a potential double right here of his own. He goes for a triple. Yes.
Ooh, that's a... Oh my, okay.
Bold call from the kid. The champ, though, has 6 freshies now. Plenty of time to work with here as the scoreboard flips. Abyan did a good job. The question is that too much? Sanford, that's a lot. It's one thing to do it at 2 or 3, I understand. But to give it 6 cards this early in the game, it's an interesting call. He's been doing this before, too.
It's a bold call. I'm not sure it's going to work out against the world champ, though.
Let's see. The world champ so far has been composed. Abyan is saying, you know what? I'm playing with house money as well. Don't count me out. I'm going to gamble a little bit. Interesting. Here comes Ashley. Slowed the pace down enough, and there it is. That's a resetter. This is a tie game if she plays the card right here. Yep, tie game, Yoshi. That's what you got to do. Reset the game. Get it back to an all-square OG7. And some composure, Sanford. Oh, boy. The kid says, brah. Ashley, not fazed by that. 1 up this time, tie game. 1 up again. 2, 3, 4. Little mini straight action. Looking to tie the game back up. Goes Ashley. Let's see if she gets it. Abyan did a great job right there, avoiding the storm as we go into the clinch green.
Ooh, okay.
Ended up blue. That's big. Does Abyan like... No!
Okay.
That's massive.
Oh,
That's going to force
no.
Abyan to draw. Big play by the champ. Gutsy call. Good wild control. Abyan, nothing to do there. All you can do is just draw and hope now. Ashley runs these greens. He goes to red.
Switch.
Is that good though? Red hadn't been played in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not the safest play, but it's could be. Oh, okay.
Can run it.
Ashley
Can run
gonna
it.
Continue.
Can run it. That's the thing. Can run it. Red 2 this time. Ashley's done a great job so far. Red reverse. Is this game?
It might be once she types it, right?
Yeah, probably, yeah. Let's give her a second to type it out.
Of course.
Huh?
Double and.
Oh, yeah, double in.
Oh. You know what? That was something she didn't do on the first one, too.
Double in, yeah.
That's.
Huh? Oh, double in, double in for Sam. Yeah. There you go. Thank you, Short. Yeah, I know you're muted. And Sanford. There you go. All right, there we go. Yeah, there's not. I think that's going to come down if she can finish it off right here, which probably will.
Probably the green reverse.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Yeah, she couldn't. By the time he'd said it, she'd already played it, so it didn't come out.
Yostradamus.
No, I mean, oh dear. Okay, Abyan, I got to go to you, man. You gave the champ 6 cards. Was that a mistake, or you just say, you know what? I can't regret. I got to give more cards. She's playing too slow. It's getting me out of my element. What was the theory behind those 6 cards?
She's only at like what 2 cards, so I just, you know what? I'm just gonna put that +4, put that +2, whatever it is, just to make sure the game lasts longer. I don't want the game to end sooner than that. Fortunately, the card isn't really in my the way that I want. She has that +4, and it just ruins me all.
Very good. Thank you for that incredible answer there, bud. Appreciate that. Ashley, great job on management. I mean, when you got that +6, that seems to be the case where you can just take care of business, right? You seem to be a little bit more flustered early, but what happened was, from what I can see, that +6 gave you a lot of power. Was that the case, and how did you run it down? The +4 gave me a true +4 fashion, Yoshi. That's an eye for an eye, right? That the bot's saying, you know what? I'm going to give both these players some extra ammo here. How you use it, and that's really what the skill aspect comes in a series like that. That was the first game where skill mattered, for sure.
Mm-hmm. I think, yeah, I mean, I think both played the way as best as they could. Given that Ashley probably didn't have a +4 when she was first down to like 3 or 2, it didn't seem like he actually needed to use the +4 there. So it's just kind of maybe a little bit of ammo control to maybe or just gamble and not try to use the +4 and just take the risk. You know, it's one of those situations where it's tough, but yeah, I mean after Ashley used that +4, it seemed like it was either person's game to win. Ashley just got the upper hand with only having red and green after using up all her yellows, and all she really needed was for a color that to not get switched out of red or green, and she had the game there. So just good stuff from Ashley with the patience.
Sam, for anything to add right there, buddy? It seemed like a really good job of Ashley with some pace control, though. That's really what you see in a lot of these series. Pace control can determine. It seems to have flustered Abyan a lot.
I don't have anything to add. There was a long explanation there for sure.
That's what Abyan does, buddy. He gives you those really good answers and makes you wonder, was there an answer? For sure. Anyway, let's get to game 4. I know Short's muted, so I'm going to take this one. Yoshi, take care of it on the table.
Yeah, so Abyan game 4, you just can't pick 8. How many cards?
Oh, this is true. One down this time. Double OG.
Champs. That's some foreshadowing.
We'll see. We'll be the champs. Remember, this is the challenger reason. You want to be a champ, you got to get to the challenger road. We'll see. Champs region is awaiting. That's JT. Yep, end of the challenger road. Green 5. Short's back. We'll get him for game 5. Abyan now. A little bit momentum shifted, definitely shifted now short into Ashley's favor. Slower pace for sure as he goes one down, but a lot more momentum into her side as that was the first game really dictated by skill.
Yeah, her pace control is going to give her a big upper hand, especially finding that ammo control. That ammo control was really good, well played, and she just took what she was given and she won it.
Yoshi, so far, this is the typical gold strategy. We've seen it. We have not seen it from a lot of players, but this is the gold strat, right? Take your time, stay veteran cool. Look, we know Ashley is a rookie by label. We know in nature he's not no rookie. He's probably the only player left that has actual Uno finale experience, right? Not even Turner, not even myself, not even Nam can say that. She's the one that can do that after winning that tournament a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm. Definitely trying to get there. He's
Yep.
pretty close to doing it.
Pretty close. We'll see if Abyan's got anything up his sleeve, though. He's been throwing a lot of haymakers with what he's saying. He's just going to play it cool right here. Smart move, green 3. This time one down from Ashley quickly.
So far, we got the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Little straight combo right there. We're just not in order. Abyan back to the 5. One ups the bot that time and away from the start. There's the 0, just missing the 1. Really missing the 1, 8, 9. And 7.
Yeah.
Abyan draws, though. It's big. That's a big turning point short. We've seen that sometimes when you draw first, it's that one exposed color, and against the world champ, or even sometimes just against anybody. Not even against anybody. That's the ticket you need to start wearing down the opponent.
Yeah, you can trade. You'll trade cards all down the stretch. The minute someone blinks, it's kind of we call Draw City a staring match, but just playing cards back and forth can also be a staring match. And Abyan was the first one to blink.
Well, there's the blink. Ashley, in this case, gives a little jailbreak action, but we still got a long way to go before we even think about Pandora's opening. Here comes a blue skip looking for a triple. You can see it coming from Ashley, a little bit of a run developing. Got it with the 5 combo special, similar out. Abyan threw the green 5 down at the ender for a double. Abyan into red. That's going to throw everyone into a nice little loop right there because everyone should be free. Yoshi, this is exactly what Ashley wants. Controlling the pace, getting the colors.
Yeah, I think it's definitely working in Ashley's favor right now. Fabian can find a way to maybe set her back with some kind of +2 or something, then maybe it'll work out. But right now, Ashley has the advantage.
Short, that's the risk, though. You just saw the last game. You send those +2s, it's usually GG. You got to know when to time, and that's the thing with Ashley. Really good at playing disciplined Uno and forcing you into those +2s when you don't have to. It's a good bluff game.
Yeah, and when it's this close, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's just to do a +2.
Going for it.
But he might be.
Ooh.
Oh no, he's
It's
going
gonna
to
be a
skip.
wild, but what color? I think
A wild.
That's
That's a
Oh,
skip.
yellow,
might be a skip.
Where's the skip?
Oh no!
Yellow, yeah.
What is wild?
It's
YW.
based on
YW.
There you
There
go.
it is.
All right, that's going to send Ashley back to 2. That's going to give Abyan the nice lead here. The question remains now. Yeah, I had a
Oh.
feeling. It's coming back. Right.
Oh,
Oh my
equals it.
goodness.
Gets it back and then some.
Obviously says
Wow.
the kid. Oh,
He is frustrated.
He knew it.
I'm telling you.
Abyan cannot catch a break. He's got to lock in right here, Sanford. We know how good he is at answering questions. We know the surrounding nature of this man. He needs to lock in right here because it seems like the composure is definitely leaning towards that. He goes for a
Oh.
switch.
Goes for a
Back to blue,
swap.
I like it.
I don't know because
Oh.
Mm.
I
But does
didn't
he have
like
the other blue 8?
the problem is when you do that, it's a little early.
Quad
That's
8.
the rainbow.
That's the rainbow as well, yeah.
That's a red though.
Quint 8.
Ho! Abyan cannot catch a
We
break
have
right now.
time to bust out the Skittles.
He is pissed. He is pissed. The kid is pissed. The champ is absolutely taking it to him taking it
A
to
little late, but it's.
He's going for a skip. Gotta try something.
Another wild?
Another wild?
You gotta do it right though.
Oh,
No, it's a yellow
okay,
skip.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
yellow
back
skip,
to- it's
okay.
just the yellow skip.
Good move to get back to the yellow skip from Abyan, the kid. What we'll actually have
Get out
right
of
here.
that 8. Get out of that 8.
Looking for Uno. Got it again!
Oh my god.
Come on.
Incredible!
Fair.
Incredible by asking to run the Reds, but does Abyan have some space? He's got to throw it right here. He's got to throw something down. There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. He tried to
Self-preservation.
save it.
That was one of the craziest sequences I've ever seen, for sure. Tie
And
game.
certain points of that just ain't fair.
That is... You're just unlucky with the number, sure. You just guess the wrong number. 1 in 10 chance, and there's the 1.
You really can't. You got to be frustrated for your Abyan.
Oh
but
my
you can't
goodness!
You can't
What?
really shoot yourself. You can't shoot yourself in the foot.
This has
on
got to
that.
be a draw.
Abyan cannot catch a break right now. This is the H series all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. No way. He can't catch no break. Abyan now has to rethink. Is it Ashley goes to blue? I like it because off the blue. That's a good move.
Ashley finally can't do it.
That's a good move right there. That's a good move. Puts the kid back into it.
Okay, drawing again. This is
That's
huge.
just a resetter. That's perfect. That's perfect.
That's fair. That's a good one.
You got to weather the storm short. And that was the case where he could have lost control. It seemed like he was losing control, but good job to rally back because we have a table check at 6. 666.
Yeah, great +4.
Oh,
Definitely.
that was
Kept
wild,
himself
yeah.
Alive, and now we're even.
Now both players are just waiting to see who blinks first, taking their time now. That was this crazy sequence, though. Very crazy sequence. Blue +2.
Are we about to see another
no.
Oh,
+6?
yeah. Here
Oh,
we
we
go.
are.
Actually not wasting time. Looking for a triple. Quad now. Is this game? No.
No.
Close
Okay.
the door, though.
That's gonna set Abyan back far, though.
This man must be thinking, what could possibly go wrong is going wrong. Got to rally back right here.
Playing it cool.
Good move. That's a good move to play it cool. Little test. Does Ashley pass the test, though? Power play. That's big.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Abyan draws.
Yeah, that's probably game.
Bless you, bless you. Here comes Ashley looking for a double to finish.
I think it's a +4.
Yep.
I called it.
I mean,
Nostradamus.
The man is pissed. You can't even fault them. You cannot fault them. I'm sorry. Abyan, I have nothing to say, man. In that case,
ends on the cherry zero sugar.
oh, that's a flex. That is a flex. You just got beat. Look,
Hit that
Abyan,
promo. Hit
you
that
just
promo.
hold on. I got to ask this question. When you were getting those moments, man, you know, one of the things we've seen from you is you either get those robust tangents, you know how to use it when it's a little bit closer to games 5 and 6. This was a game 4 scenario. You just got hosed. What could you have possibly done differently? I mean, I feel like you're just gambling on ones and you're just getting the wrong number. How do you stay composed more? Forget the game. Watch that game away. How do you stay composed? Because that bot luck is going in Ashley's favor after that game 1. How do you stay composed and rally back?
Oh man, you know, she got really lucky. I can't say a lot. Just try to change the colors, but never works. She just has all the possible combo to drag it all to the end. And I have nothing to answer. I mean, all my cards that are remaining are either skips or wilds. There's no +2, +4. It's just game over at that point. So whatever.
Whatever, a little bit there. Yeah, you can see Sanford's a little bit kicking. Ashley, great job, really, on a little bit of bot luck, and then you took control. The only thing I would say that when he did that +4 blue, you did a great job defending that sequence with the red 8, the yellow 8, that queen 8. That was crazy. And then you got the red 1. Were you hoping to bluff him and get a +4, or was it just a case of, you know what, I have the confidence here. I'm working with the bots giving me. Wow. Ammo control, Sanford. Ammo control. That's what it's about in this league. It's ammo control. That's what separates a world champ from a regular player right now. Let's go to short. I mean, right now, these last 3 games, despite the luck here from Ashley, it still is ammo control, and you gotta know when to use it. Great job from Ashley. What does Abyan gotta do to adjust? Because right now he's showing one up here from a champ.
mean, I don't know what more you can do. You just really gotta. You can if you're finding all this luck going against you, you really can't make any mistakes. You can't. You gotta control that ammo. You can't give her too many freshies because she will turn it back on you, and like that. So that's all I can really say, honestly.
Yoshi, right now the freshies are costing Abyan. Too many freshies. Now it's Ashley's home court. This is a pivotal game. Even though one power play off the table, Ashley's up 3-1, and she's really good at saving that. What is Abyan got doing? And if you're Ashley, you got to keep hitting the floor, right? You know you're getting some higher card start wins, right? The full sends and the 14s. But that's not really her game, though, right? That's just insurance in the bank.
Yeah. What I think Abyan has to do is just kind of, I think composure is definitely the key here. Understanding what you could have done differently, and if you really couldn't have done anything differently, just treat that as, just don't think about it too much and go on to the next one. I do think Abyan did play a little bit better there because he did save up that +4 to the point where she got to Uno instead of using it a little bit earlier. So I think he's definitely showing better ammo control in comparison to game 3. So it just hasn't been working in his favor. And even when Ashley is the one that gives Abyan freshies, it doesn't work out for him. So I can understand the frustration when he tries to give Ashley freshies, it does the opposite effect. I think just keep it cool, you know. He's been keeping it cool with keeping the colors the same, not trying to gamble too much. I think that's the play. It's just really when you get that. I think what he needs to do is just make use of the power plays when you feel like the time is right. So then you could, because that. I mean, I don't think you should use it the next 2 games, but if he did, the game would be tied up. So there's still a lot to play. I still feel like anyone could win here.
And we'll find out right now. It's been an interesting series so far. A lot of card luck. Well, Eli, unmuted. Eli, your thoughts real quick before we get to Game 5. Thoughts on this one?
Yeah, no, it's been interesting so far. Yeah, Ashley with just pretty much great cards. Not much Abyan can do really, but we'll just see how the future games go.
That's all we can really ask for, buddy. Game 5. We're giving this one to Short for the call. Yoshi, take care of the table. Back to Ashley.
All right, Ashley. You have the call for game 5. Okay, yeah, you can play that.
You're not wasting time. Short, here we go. 9 cards.
She was ready. Set the rules. They join up. And we begin. And I'm sure I don't think we've had an open door start so far. Knock on wood.
Yeah, we're in another universe.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was knocking on my desk, which is wood.
Yes, sir. One power play.
Ashley used the power play. One power play. You have both, obviously. You haven't used yours yet. And like we've been talking about, you guys, Ashley's gonna take her time here now. It's her start again. She's gonna take her time, try and plan her moves, try and find her plan to victory here in game 5, as she's 2 wins away from the Final 4.
2 wins away from the Final 4. Winner against JT. JT will be an interesting opponent. This is interesting, Yoshi. You can see as we go into the first play there. Ashley has been doing a great job controlling the pace right now. Abyan really can't speed Ashley up. There's no point to speed her up. At this point, he has to just play what is given and flow like water. You cannot try to speed someone up of this caliber. Too good in this game to speed someone up of a world champ nature, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have much to comment on that. You just basically said everything right there.
KT Damas is back in the building. The little Midas touch action. Let's see if Ashley's got something special cooked up here on the Reds. It's been really good. Staying with the clean composure on the colors. Abyan's been baiting a lot. He's been trying to get colors out of it. Here we go. He goes for that. Oh, boy.
Oh, he goes for something different.
I mean, he's done that before against ALP Short. He's done it. He's going to get away with it. Going to get away with it, but that's risky. That's a little risk right there.
Especially when they're in that little draw city. He closes the door, but When you're in that draw city, it's even more risky because you could find one in the deck, but
That's
luckily you got away with it. Now they're into blue.
that's the thing, right? Short. Sometimes you can get away with it, but for so long you can get away with it. And that's the balance you got to have when you're playing a world champ like this. It's the balance of timing and anticipation as we go for another zero sugar, and it's also the balance of understanding that one little move, one little mistake is all it actually needs. Something like this switch, is that the mistake, right? And then that's what you got to balance in a moment like this, especially when you're down 3-1. It's different when you're tied at 2-2, 3-1. Lot can go your way, and lot can go against you. It actually takes her time now. Tries to slow the pace down, Yoshi.
Yeah, they're going pretty quick. So, Ashley, you got to really think here. How many did they check the table, see what's going on, and make the right call? Ashley's been doing really well on that so far.
Looking for it right here. +2. Looking for a double. Got it. Great 1-2. 1-2 in the action there. A little breeze. Cross breeze on the yellow 3. Abyan's got to stay composed right. He cannot be going haywire right here. He's got to stay composed in terms of just the mentality, Sanford. Not so much the cards, right? You can't be saying comments on a table. You got to stay locked in. That's how you can lose a situation from 3-1 to 5-1, just like that.
Yeah, for sure. And it's one of the things that Abyan struggled with so far. So
Actually, too, Abyan taking his time right here. He's done a great job so far this game of being composed, which is important. Power play, looking for a big win right here if he can do it.
oh boy,
Yeah, Ashley was down to 2 after that. This might be a good play on his end.
Okay, ditto play.
Ditto.
1-1 on the power play. And
I think that's
Abyan looking for the switch.
Yeah,
Switch-
switch or could be a finisher.
No,
I
it's
do.
a
it was a
switch.
switch.
It's just a switch, not a finisher. Interesting, Sanford. You tried that against JT. I do remember that.
I tried it because I also felt like I had a path to end. So we'll have to see. Ditto play.
Really? That's
yeah,
a ditto
that's
play.
interesting. That's an interesting power play. Short is Abyan.
Oh, wait.
Hold on, don't judge yet. Don't judge yet.
All right.
It's,
Well,
I think we gotta wait for this one to go. We gotta wait for a result here.
Well, I was going to say, regardless of win or loss, this is a bold call. Right? This is an interesting call, right? You almost have to win the game now. You just threw a gauntlet down. You got to win the game. That's all I was trying to say. I wasn't going to judge it, for sure. You got to win. Yeah, see you guys. Oh, you're back. Very good.
oh yeah,
Yeah, back
probably
right.
back.
Yeah, if you can mute up, man, that'd be good. Appreciate that. Abyan now down to Uno, Ashley taking her time right here. Wasn't going to judge it because the only thing I'm going to say is when you throw something like that and you don't finish the game on a power play, you got to win because 4-1 with the burn power play, that could be crucial, right? That could be a mistake, and that's a interesting switch.
Yeah, that's good work. But it's a
Oh,
efficiency.
Number efficiency. The Peter play gets it done. He needed that. He needed to use that power play and win it because you do not want to go down 4-1 with a burnt power play special. Abyan, good win there, buddy. That power play worked, man. Good work. I should have kept the green. Yeah, I think we all been there. Let's go to Abyan. Abyan, what was the thinking behind that power play, man? You feel like you had to change the momentum a little bit? It wasn't going in your favor? It could have been a 4-1? Was that the case of just throw it out there? Well, make sure it sticks?
Well, let me scroll back. Okay, so when I do the Uno PP, I was having some good stretch of cards, so I just decided to use it. Just let Ashley draw so that I can use another yellow 7 and just have green 7 to do +2 and just hope that she keeps on the 2 and luckily she does a yellow 2, so that's a win for me.
That's simple, Sanford, for sure. I basically just said could have kept it on the green. Did you have anything? It actually seemed like that game was more of a nullifier, really not much action cards. Seemed more of a game of, other than the +2, got to win this game usually without the action. You pretty much had to run the colors and the numbers effectively, just guess wrong. They're learning well. They're learning very well. I definitely think we could see that for sure because it seemed like a game we just had to run dry. Hope that Abyan run dry, and then the power play. You can't do much about that. Well, sure, I wasn't going to judge the power play though. I was going to say you do that kind of power play, you got to win the game. You cannot go down 4-1 or worse. Just use 2 power plays in one game by overcompensating for sure.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be surprised to be like I think we were talking about how like wow he was using it just for a color switch, but he found his way, and it was on number efficiency that he won, so it was good. It was intensely good luck, but okay, he didn't have to use it because I was planning on changing it to a green 7 anyway. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Oh boy, a little flush. It's kind of a half flush, but Yoshi, you got to save your season, right? This is your. Oh, Abyan says no need to. Little gamesmanship.
Well, actually, to be fair, on the same aspect of that, had he not used it, then she used the green 70 to Uno. So.
Oh, right. No, it was worth. I think it was worth. It was more of a half flush. It was a half. Wasn't a full flush. Wasn't a wipe. Just a half flush, right? Half flush on the power play. But you got to use it, Yoshi. I don't fault the play. You just had to make sure you win on it. That's the key because you don't want to lose a power play. Now it's a different game, right? Abyan knows that one power play apiece. We're probably not going to see one now, and until we get to someone gets the 4. It changed the game a little bit. To be fair, though, Ashley still has some lower card start numbers she likes. Abyan, on the other hand, he's got to wait till the game 7 to get back to high stuff he likes. What's the differential you're going to see? Is there a differential we see, maybe 10, 11 cards? What are you looking for in this game 6 right here in terms of card start and how both players have shifted momentum in this series?
Yeah, because Abyan looking to switch momentum here after that win. I feel like with Ashley, I don't think. Yeah, it's I feel like she has a range of options because she's done well with the high cards and she's done well with the 7-8, 7-8. Well, she's done well with the 7. Maybe she goes one lower. You never know. I think weirdly enough, we haven't really touched like the middle pack, so I feel like they're probably not going to do that. They're probably just going to go high or low. I feel like that might be the play. Ashley could try to go enter new territory and just go 11 and see where it lands, because then that gives her another option. As then if it goes to game 9, she has all the control. But right now it's game 6 with 3-2 and still in her favor. She still has the advantage and could experiment with the cards there if she wants to, because maybe to her it's not a big deal, but it really depends on what she picks.
Well, we're going to find out what she picks because it's a game 6 call and you're doing a double back before KT takes game 7. Yoshi, go for the double back on game 6. It's going to be a good one.
All right, Ashley, game 6. Can't be 7, 15, or 14. How many?
10 it is.
Yeah. We're entering the center as Ashley going to join, and they're going to join up real quick here. Game 6, Abyan could tie it. Ashley could be one game away. We're about to find out. It's a green 5. All number starts so far. I mean, with the starts,
that's a shock considering this tournament.
Each player hasn't.
It's a good change of pace, right? We just don't want to have open doors and Art calling the doorman, help me! This door's open, right? We don't need that. We need something cool. We need something clean. Right? We don't need the fireworks all the time. It's good to have a nice little clean start. Abyan typing. Oh boy. He's getting his card ready for sure. As Ashley does the famous gold play. Take your time, see what connects, and work it out from there. So far, the kid has done a great job in this situation, Yoshi. Really playing comeback Uno, right? You're down 3-1 to a world champ. Sometimes you can lose all your composure. He did a great job. Sure, he burned the power play. It was a half flush, but at the end of the day, you'd rather burn it than go down 4-1. The series is over just like that in a blink.
Yeah, and even with the fact that it kind of was a burnout, it was also a little bit of a risk, because if Ashley didn't try to switch the color, he would have had to force the draw, and who knows where the game could have gone after that.
Just a little side note, because of this game going more than 6 games, congratulations to Brad. He'll get a P8. It's officially locked in. Brad will finish P8 on his debut. Congrats to Brad. We don't know about the other positions yet. Still a lot to be determined. We know Sanford's got the ace in the hole with that game going 9. He's looking for a P5 and our top 5 finish in his illustrious career at this point.
Well, I mean, it'd be the first top 5 I'd have that wasn't a second.
That's true. That's true. Abyan already off the switch short. We've seen this before. It's a classic. He switches over or draws. It's interesting.
I think
I think I can-
with all that
okay.
luck, I think with all that luck that's going against him, it may not be the worst thing in the world for him to do.
Not the worst.
I don't think it's the worst thing. I think it's a move that can definitely pay off well enough if you've got the right cards behind it.
Good work
Well,
right
here
now.
we go.
Good work right now. Let's see if he's got anything. Keeps it
Okay.
cool. It's the right thing to do. Abyan's got the momentum now with his blue too. He's doing a good job right here, staying cool, staying composed, staying locked in, dialed in. But 10 card starts that mid-tier package, right? When it's 7 or 8, this is really risky. 10, you got some time to maneuver as we go into the red.
Oh, yep.
Well, Abyan looking for a
Abyan
double.
liked it.
He liked it. He liked it a lot. Let's see if the champ's got anything right here. Switch for a reason. Let's see. Still waiting on that monkey yellow. No Pandoras just yet. Now champ going to take her time. Really, really early in this match right here. Don't expect anything crazy with the power play. It's still 3-2. A long way to go. Plays it cool. Little test. Does Abyan run out? No, he goes back to blue.
Well, he's gonna switch back to blue here.
Oh, he might have run out.
Good move to get back to blue. The question is, can he run this blue? Is there an
Great
icer?
move to get back to blue.
Is it an icer? Did he go for the ice? No, he does not. He
He's
only
still going.
This is good for the kid. He's got where she needs to be right now. The question is, good check.
Yeah.
Question is, we haven't seen yellow, and that's the key, right? Because we haven't seen that last color, you just don't know, and that's what Ashley's banking on. Into green.
Another switch.
No yellow though. That's the interesting part, Sanford. No yellow.
It's a interesting choice. I mean, he doesn't have yellow. Maybe.
It's a rare 3-color win. We haven't seen many of those. Into the green skip. Here we go. Green reverse looking for a triple.
Oh,
Okay.
It's the +2. That's big. That's big. Flips it around just like that.
keeps it green.
Smart move now. Ashley can run this with 5. Abyan out of green. Oh, that's interesting then. Tie game. Ashley
I
fully.
have 5.
Still no yellow. Ashley has the advantage right here. Goes to red. Still no yellow.
Wait
Kid's
a
got the
minute.
double. Looking for
Double
the triple.
red skip.
No.
Oh no.
No, that is.
For the second time.
Oh man,
And she doesn't have it.
gets away with it. Well, we don't know if she doesn't have it short. This is. I'm starting to understand this a little bit. Sanford, I think you're kind of throwing what I'm throwing down here. We think they don't have it. Okay.
What?
Oh, gee, we saw this against ALP. We saw that against ALP. We saw that. That I think this is a case of Ashley's playing the patience game, Sanford. I don't think she has to do anything. That's the ALP did that, right? Play the patience game.
Yeah,
You don't gotta do anything right here. That's the best move.
and it's working.
That's the thing, Shore. In this league, cooking up these action cards and just leaving it hanging, it's a risky gamble. It works sometimes, but you can't do it 3-4 times. You're going to get cooked.
Yeah, you can't work with luck like that too much. I mean, luck's already been against Abyan, so he's gambling for sure.
Massive gamble from Abyan. You know, he is a race fan. He maybe is just trying to go for a little bit of a conservation, but this case, he's going 4 tires every time on the pit stop. There's no gambling right here. No 2-tire gamble from Abyan. He's just going to draw it right here. Ashley's going to draw it. Interesting right now, Yoshi. It's an interesting case of cat and mouse, right? There's no need to be chasing CERN as we go for a little bit of a blink. If Ard was here, or wink, excuse me, maybe a blink special. Let's see, a little wink.
Yeah, with the 8s. We've seen the crazy 8s before.
Nope, nothing. There's no need to do anything, right? There's no there it is.
There's the
Well,
yellow.
There it is, Sanford. Now this opens up Pandora's a long way into this match, though. That's almost 7 minutes. It's a little different move when it's 7 minutes into a Pandora's, for sure.
It's a different feel for sure. But it means that both players should be able to run here a little bit.
will actually want to run this, right? Never know. Maybe tries to go back to color where it's back to 3 color. We'll see. There's a lot of ways you can play this. A lot of ways you can play this right now for Abyan. He's done a good job to weather the storm. Ashley's now in a similar situation to what Goal would do, Sanford. 10 plus cards, time to think, right? Think this one through. Do a little think stop action.
And rolls with it.
Good work to roll with it. See if Abyan's got anything here. You should.
Wow!
That's interesting.
Wow!
Big statement from the kid right there. Back to red. And just like that, one on the yellow, we're done. We're off it.
He makes the 3-color move instead.
3-color move instead. Abyan is trying to get this game a little more simplified. Doesn't want to keep putting quadrilaterals out there.
Where were you trying to go with that is the better question.
Quadrigrams? I don't know.
Bam.
Yeah, Ashley definitely not going to rush this.
There's no need, right? There's a long way to go. You know, there's no threat. There's no way you would power play here. There's no need. You just take your time. You'd be foolish to do it right now. It's too early. It's still 3-2. It's a long way to go. Really? Sanford, I don't know then. I don't know what that was then.
I don't get the play. I get what he's going for. I just don't get the why.
Well, Ashley can run this down the reds. Abyan fresh out of him already. He's back to 7. Champ looking to get to single digits. This has probably been the best match so far, Yoshi, in terms of a lot of gamesmanship, a little skill, slight luck, but a lot more skill in this one. Because we haven't seen much of the +2s, +4s, wilds, and all that. We've seen skips and reverses, but not much of the true action cards to give numbers.
Mm-hmm. We'll see if any of them have it or just trying to save it up, or yeah, I mean, right now Ashley just really trying to control the pace after these draws and looking to take the lead with the I mean, she's getting close.
Abyan just drawing back. He's back to 8. This is for the tie right here. You know, if Sanford, this is an interesting point of the game right now. That move's going to be taught. We're going to have to circle that. I just wrote that one down. The yellow and the red, trying to get this back to 3-color. I just don't know if that's a little too early. I think that's a little too early. Too early in this case.
Probably too early in the sense of if he had more yellow than red. I mean, if he was out of both, if he only had one red and he was out of yellow, fair play.
It's fair play, right? We're gonna have to ask him that. But right now, well, you know, if we ask him, you never know. We've seen really good disguises as Ashley goes for a double to get the lead. Got it. Now the kid down in this series or down in this match specifically, first time in a minute. Let's see what he can do to respond. Back to yellow. Interesting. We're now back into the Pandora's Shore. Everything's back open again. No more 3-color.
Yeah, back in the Pandora. This game's got everything. I swear.
It really is, man. This is why it's the Elite 8. This is Elite 8 action. You can only get MRE Uno YouTube channel and our Discord link and server below. You can check out the channel description. I know G likes to do that, so I had to pull that one for G. One up this time from the yellow 2 to 3. We rhyming like we diamond. We balling like we smallin'. All right, here we go. +2 from Abyan. Looking for a double.
Yeah, that's a good play.
There we go.
Zero sugar. Seems to be a popular move.
Good play.
Seems to be a popular move. Good work.
You could throw her into the corner if she doesn't have anything to play off of it. That isn't yellow.
Oh my goodness!
She's got it.
+4.
Wow.
Okay.
She's got the key.
Abyan smiling.
That's a double.
Whoa! Whoa!
Okay.
Oh!
No, but yeah.
I don't know.
That's a sarcastic reaction.
I do feel like after that +4, that
Oh,
plus 2 is
into
probably a
green!
very good play.
Good
from
work
Abyan,
there.
but
Good work.
he's
Good work.
switching into green.
Good work by the kid there. Good job to weather that one.
I like it. Triple.
Oh my goodness.
Has a wild blue. Does Abyan have something?
That's unfortunate.
Ooh.
Zero sugar on the blueberry.
Man, we seem to be running out of zero sugars. It seems to be a popular trend that goes to
He's going
green.
to switch.
Back to green.
Great move from the kid. Champ got anything? Champ looking for Uno. Is it ones though? Is it number? It's the Peter. Oh my, the Peter classic.
My good. Okay, I'm sorry.
What is that game?
What?
Oh.
No.
No.
Didn't have it.
Oh man.
That's game,
tough.
Ashley.
That's yeah.
What? That could have been an incredible one. That's some
That
guts.
That could have been so
It's
good.
like surprise.
That could have been one of the best. That might have. I still think the best move of this tournament was the Shawnard skip power play. You can fight me on that, but that would have been right up there.
That would have been right up there.
But anyway,
Honestly, you could have done.
it could. Well, no, that Ard one, I still had that written in my playbook. That was just fantastic by him. I gave him a couple ice creams for that. Anyway, I'm just messing with you. Anyway, we kind of had that father-son bond. Anyway, let's get off the rails. Abyan, almost great job sneaking, man. Was it a case of you gave a little bit too many looks? You were obviously the smiling was whatever. Was it a case of too many times that you got bit on the skip draws? And what was the move on trying to get her to ice on the yellow? Right, because you went to the yellow and then went back to red. Was it an ice play on the red 9 that ultimately didn't work out? I'll get to your question in a minute, Ashley. Abyan, go for it, though. What was the move behind that?
Well, yeah, to move to the yellow, I just have a lot of yellow, so I said to use most of my yellows, and hopefully I'm able to change that. But she goes straight for the yellow, skip on the yellow, so I just waste all of my yellow, and suddenly all of the cards are just ran out. I have one blue, one green, one red, no combo there, so I'm just praying for the best. That final couple of runs, I was getting quite lucky, just oh, look at that, she pulls a 1, I can use my green one. She uses a yellow, I can use my yellow skip, but I have no yellow left, so I got a draw, and that's the end. Almost a perfect end, but just wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, that would have been something, man. You would have definitely given everyone a massive shock value. Actually, you cut that one real close. Didn't check the table, right? You just wanted to play it straight. Almost got bit by that, but big brain play there. What was the theory about saving those WoW? You've been really good. One of the best, if not the best as of right now, of using WoW control. Not so much WoW +4 control. Where have you been learning that? And talk to me how you've been able to flow with this game, right? He's been throwing a lot of skip draws. How do you stay composed knowing a lot of that's bait being thrown by the Indonesian kid? Let's go over to Short as Ashley answers that question. Short, great job by the world champ to get that one back. Big 4-2 with the power play. A lot of momentum back into her favor. Now, it's not going to be at home, but she puts herself in a check position. 3 chances to check it off the old box and get her first Final Four in this league. Thoughts on this series? And man, that was probably the best game of the series right there. Great back and forth and skill.
Yeah, great back and forth. That's probably the most skill-based game we've had. Ashley says, I live in Florida, do a lot of fishing. I'm pretty decent telling what might
Oh,
be
boy.
bait.
Nice.
That's
Nice.
That's a killer quote. That is a killer quote. Anyways, yeah, we started off with luck, and now we're starting to delve into skill. And Ashley's finding the upper hand there. She's got the series in check. Obviously, Abyan has home start, so he'll have something to say about it. I would think, but she is 1 win away from the Final Four.
Well, you heard it right there first. Yes, sir. You got to win 3 in a
Pretty
row.
much, yeah.
Okay. Let's go to Yoshi as we get that little interlude there. Calm. He's just calm.
Valid.
That's calm, baby. You got to stay composed, right? Got to stay composed. Okay. Yoshi, Ashley obviously knows how to smell bait, knows when to fish it out, does a lot of fishing. That's an interesting answer for sure. But more importantly, really good job on the wild saves. A little bit different variety on the card start, right? Not used to 10 from her. Got the win. Pretty open board still, right? Gotta be liking where you're feeling right here. Old deal or no deal. I'm taking those deals right now for sure. What's your thoughts on this series so far in that game? And what does Abyan got to do to stay calm, as you just said?
Yeah, you're up against a world champion. I think he's definitely putting up a good fight for sure. Yeah, composure is definitely working into his favor to an extent. I mean, he got close to winning that last game. So he's definitely getting there, just isn't able to close it. I think closing it out is definitely the key, because when Ashley is able to close it and Abyan doesn't have any options left, that's kind of the point where you got to think, maybe I should have answers when she tries to close it out, because there's nothing he could do. Even though he got to that last card, we all thought he kind of faked us out in a way. He was like, "Oh, he was gonna win." Didn't get it, but it was a good battle from him. So maybe just a little thing to think about, if he's if he doesn't feel like he has the run to finish, he could at least have answers to what Ashley tries to go for in this next game.
Well, you know what time it is, boys and girls. It's Game 7. It's time for KT to take the call on a Game 7. For this, Yoshi, please do the honors. Will this be the last game? And we'll see if we get to the Final Four right here on this Game 7. Let's go.
Abyan, have the call for Game 7. Just can't be 8 or 9. How many?
The kid didn't even want to load for me.
OG full send.
Okay, there he goes.
OG full send. 13 cards from the kid. He's got to throw in everything here. He's got to go all in. Right? He needs to make sure he takes his time. He locks in, because this could be game point for Ashley. Right now in check position as we continue with the clean green 6 start. It's been really clean. It's been mean. It's been green. The start, a lot of green starts, actually, so that is a valid point for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I will add, though, he has to throw everything at her, but you don't throw everything. Don't be desperate. Because if you win this, you still got at least two more games to play. You got to keep that composure. He said calm. You got to stay calm. You can't play any desperate plays here, despite being down 2 games.
Green 2, that's a good point, right? No need to be desperate. Remember, you think it's over, but we've seen a lot of weird things this tournament. Sanford, we've seen everything and anything. We saw Peterloo. We saw G-Man. We have no super guys left other than myself. We've had rookies come out of the wazoo. There's been so many things that have happened this tournament that it seemed like 2 years ago. Yeah, it's happened in this tournament. That's how long this has been going on. You want to get to the end. Draw off the start.
True. Very true.
Draw off the start.
Oh, wow.
Okay?
Interesting.
Abyan can run this pretty clean right here, Yoshi. This is good. This is what he wants.
Yeah. But I feel like Ashley's planning something, so he has to keep that in mind.
Sanford, it's rare, though, because usually Ashley does take her time on the start, and not taking her time and just drawing back. Interesting. We saw this from Yepes, ironic. Walked into that one.
There you go.
Thank you, buddy.
KT.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Doing my job and taking a little bit of those press answers, too. I see you.
No way.
No way.
Yeah.
All good. Anyway, back to the action right now. Ashley has plenty of time. Starts with the full send, ironically, with 2 draws. Let's see if she starts the game now. For Abyan, really good, interesting, composed game so far early with the greens, but he does jailbreak into the red. Let's see how that works. Remember, 1 power play on the table for both. A long way to go.
Well, a long way to go for Abyan. Not necessarily a long way to go for Ashley.
No, I mean in this game. Long way to go. Just this game alone.
I mean, still maybe not. It depends.
It could be, but I would be
Depends
stunned.
on the runs.
I'd be stunned if we see a 15-card run here. That would be
Of course.
That'd be something. We haven't seen that since what?
Ever? I mean,
Double red 8 from
No, we saw it.
there.
Remember Pac Johnson, me? 20.
Oh, that's true. Well, I mean, we'll put an asterisk on that, just a tad.
We've seen that one before.
Okay, yeah, we're getting some switches here from Abyan, man.
Well, it's opening up Pandora's more, Short. I mean, it's the more we get into more colors, it's just getting closer to that Pandora's and your magical GIF for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. Pandora's coming pretty quick potentially, but still got a long way to go, as you said.
Ironically, though, we're just waiting for the yellow, and where have we seen that one before? It's classic.
Right? At least for these two, it's been a classic.
Monkey would not be proud as we go into the blue 3. 8 to 12, long way to go, as Short says, but you never know. Things can turn on a dime. 2 this time, goes 1 down. You just never know in this tournament. There's been a lot of ups and downs, Yoshi, a lot of highs and lows, and a lot of anguish and frustration, and a lot of interesting plays. This will be another one for sure as we continue to run this clean.
Run it down, 3, 2, 1, back to 3 for Abyan.
Except for the threes are off. Well,
Well, at least the blue 3.
Yeah, the blue threes are off for now. We've seen a lot of that, Sanford. Just kind of run those colors and number. So ones are gone 2.
Ooh.
Ones are gone 2 in the blue. A lot of number efficiency, self-dittos, whatever you like to say. A lot of that's been happening lately. You got to think the ghost of Peter Onjak, maybe. Oh, here we go. It's a triple play, looking for it. Does he have it? You got it. Wow, 4 freshies, though. That's big. That's big, Sam. 4 freshies for the champ. 4 freshies short. That's the thing, right? We talked about not losing composure. I think that's a good move. But is it too early? That's always going to be in the back of your mind, because to give 4 freshies to a champ, yeah, that's a lot.
It's a question of what those freshies are.
Ashley's been really good at responding back in a pretty coveted way. You would think, or something's coming back here. It may not be 1 move or 2. It might be 4 or 5. Or it might be now +2 or +4 till turn 4 or 5. Really good disguising looks. That's why she's a world champ. For Abyan, you got to throw everything at the world champ, Yoshi, like you said. We're going to see if this one sticks. Interesting call.
Yeah, I think he's going for a bit of a different play here. Maybe he's got an interesting hand with these last 3 cards. Ashley really got to think, what could she do here?
Well,
Just a
there's no need to think. No need to think. Just use that +4, get it out of the way, go for a triple. Maybe a quad. Quad it is in the red. Is it a quint? It is a quint. Table shack, that's going to reset the game. Resetter. That's a resetter, Sanford. We're back to 9 up. Abyan runs the red, though, as he should. See if Ashley can run the red as well. Ashley should, and there's the red one's gone. We've seen that movie before so many times. Well, red skip now from Ashley, looking for a double, looking for a triple.
Switch out.
Got the trips. Big
Close the
momentum
door.
changer. Green 6 from Abyan, the kid. Ashley has the lead to yellow wild.
Yeah, it's big right there.
Again.
Well, this is interesting because Abyan gave the +4 in yellow.
Oh, no.
Draws. Ashley looking. Plays it cool. Abyan looking for something here. In the blue, that's a good move. I think that's a good move. That's a good move. You gotta try something different. The question is it too good of a move? Ashley looking right here. Oh my goodness.
way.
The best this has been the best wild performance of using the wild cards. This has got to be on par with KT and Sanford. Maybe even better, Sanford, I have to say. This is some of the incredible wild play.
It's one of the things she's definitely done well all tournament, and it's showing again.
But well, hold on. Let's see what Abyan can cook here. He's got to try something. He's got the
Oh,
+4.
hello.
Good move. You got to do it. You got to do it. That's a smart... that 2 is...
What?
That's a little
That's
too
a
much.
+2.
You have 2 of them?
No way.
Yeah, okay.
+2 is a
Oh,
+2 is a
okay.
I was going to say, that's too much, son.
Wait,
Oh, well, it's definitely too much. That's too much.
wait, woo. 12 cards, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's too much.
I mean,
No, 10 card, not 12.
well, her
10.
total is 12.
Total of 12.
Yeah, but that's well, boy. Yeah, well, you knew that was
Yeah.
coming back. Come on, that's fair plays turnaround right there. You can't even fault Ashley for doing that. Well, Sanford, a case of, I don't mind the play. As he goes, it is what it is.
I mean, he's only set back to 4.
It's not a bad play. As he goes for, this is a good play. That's good to get him back
Okay.
to 2.
Double-
Well, he
The
cancels
way to
out the
+2.
+2.
That's good. That's good.
Wait, was that? Okay, write that down, because that might have been the run.
It was the run. I think that was the run.
He might have had split ammo, which would have been perfect.
I don't think it was the right move to use power play leader, believe it or not, because you waste it. It's too risky.
Well, Ashley's gonna draw. So what did Abyan get off that +2? He's switching to yellow.
Well, this opens
Wow.
up the door, though. Let's see. Because Ashley wanted the yellow, remember.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. She wanted the yellow, and you gotta think something's coming there. It wouldn't have just been a regular play. And well, who knows at this point, right? Because you gave 10 extra cards. It's hard. Yeah, here we go.
Oh
Look,
boy.
it's a double.
Oh!
Is that game? Does he turn this one? He does!
Oh my
Ooh,
goodness, it
okay.
is!
Oh, man, that +10 did work. It was risky. Had nothing. They're really developing KT style answers. Oh, boy. Anyway, I'm teaching them really well. Anyway, let's go to Abyan. Abyan, really good job, buddy. You basically did a little bit of a gambling, similar to game one. I'm going to go all in on everything. And gave the +10 away and got lucky there a little bit. Talk to me how you're just playing a little more gutsy Uno, especially when you get down 2 or 3 cards, because it worked here for sure. Big move right there to get the win.
Well, thank you, first of all, and the way that I just trying to go for wild +4 and then some +2, that because after that blue +2, I can do another blue, and that leave me just a blue reverse and what's the other blue egg. So 2 cards, I can do a BR and then B8, but yeah, unfortunately she does a B2. I thought, well, it is what it is, but lucky enough she drew right like at the really end and pull a yellow 7, so I can just use my yellow, and that's win number 3 now game in this match.
Indeed it is. Ashley Spacey had nothing. Was it a case of the Wilds? You were trying to run the Wilds down perfectly, but it was a case of you got beat to the punchline. Obviously, it's risky to use the power play right there because you use it and God forbid a run comes, you just don't know. How'd you stay composed and just got to gather up for this game, man? Let's go to Short as she answers that question. Short, really good job from Abyan. It's Gamble City, right? You got to take everything on the back end and throw everything at her sometimes. Risky, though, especially considering there's a lot of ammo still left to play. Talk to me how Abyan got through that one and what he's got to do here for this incredible possible comeback here in Game 8.
I did say that he didn't need to. He shouldn't make many desperate plays. Maybe possibly a power play or like he did make a few. In all fairness, but it's going back to bot luck. She had nothing, and he got away with it, and he got the win, and he's 2 wins away, getting closer, just as close. Maybe it could be just as close as Ashley is after Game 8 here.
They both agree. She said he can risk it, and that's really what it is, Josh. It's what this game is, right? It's about gambling. It's about knowing when the time runs, anticipation. It really is a true multifaceted sport, even though it's just we're playing Uno, right? The way this game is going, though, the way you see things that evolved and have been looked, there's a lot of things on tape now. It's becoming more of a multi-dimensional sport. We're almost playing chess. I know Dark would be proud, but a little bit quicker, unless you're Dark, who just plays super slow.
Yeah. As we welcome Nick into the VC. Yeah, I had something in my head, but yeah, no, I was. Oh yeah, here's what I'm gonna say. I think I understand. Going for that risk is something that most people don't really think is the greatest of moves, but I think there are times where you should go for it and times where you shouldn't. I think sometimes it's worth the risk because there are times where it does work out. You have to think, it's not always a bad move to give someone a bunch of cards because, because there's a chance they just don't get anything. There's always even if it's a risk, it could be a calculated one and it actually works out in your favor. I think that was the risk Abyan needed to take here. Otherwise, he probably would have lost this game. So this is definitely good from him. I like what he did here.
All right, you like what he did? We'll see what Game 8 will be indeed. Because it's going to be Short taking the Game 8 call. Lots on the line. Abyan's got to win. It's win or go home from here on out. Let's see if he can do it.
All right, Abyan, Game 8. You cannot pick 8, 9, or 13. How many cards?
He's just clocking down. He's just clocking down, Short.
Going down the line.
12, baby. All right. Well, here we go. Ashley again has a shot at the final four. Abyan's trying to force a win or go home game 9 as they join up. And Abyan starts it. And we have a skip start on the yellow. What will Abyan do with this start? He's got 12 cards in his hand. And he's going to close the door with a yellow 8. So not going to chain anything up there. And we'll see how it goes the rest of the way.
We'll see how it goes. First wild start of this game, as I like to call with the ammo. It's been clear and really clear, crystal, whatever you want to say. It's been nice all game. Finally, some clouds have moved in, Yoshi, with that yellow skip. Maybe it's a time of change here. We'll see.
Could be. Still just the beginning of the game. Anything can happen. Ashley going to take her time as usual.
One power play on the board for both. Like I said, Ashley could use it any time to win. Abyan could try to save it. Could go for the 4-4 right here. It's an interesting play. It really is an interesting play. But right now, they're both going to play this one cool.
Yeah. Abyan.
Oh, really cool. Ditto.
Abyan will really have to think about when to use this power play because I feel like it's going to be a big move. It's going to be a big move, whatever he does.
Mexican standoff right there with the yellow age sword to start off the game. Classic.
Yeah, I feel like if he uses that power play, it's got to be to force a game 9. Otherwise, I think if you have the momentum, I would save it for game 9, see what happens. Because if you win on a power play in game 8, game 9, Ashley has all the power. If she's got a winner, and she's in.
Gonna find out. Good job by Abyan to play that one cool. Let's see if Ashley can run the yellows as well. They both run it. Abyan done. Out of the yellows. Can Ashley run it? Sanford's back.
I think if Ashley does run, she's going to run out of it into red.
Well, that's just the second colors. There's not a lot of hype yet until we hit Pandora's short, and you know this too. As you start to watch these broadcasts, that simple switch is really just a simple switch. Until we get to the fourth color, it's kind of just feel it out at the moment.
Yeah, it's just trying to find your path to victory for both of them.
Remember, it's a 12 pack of cards is not going to be just our game's over right away. You got to be careful on it. Table check, smart. That's a little interesting though, Sanford. That's a little different.
That's unfortunate.
As Ashley levels up, that's a double blow.
Because said the timer isn't working for this game.
Sanford, what's going on?
That's mine.
What do you mean?
That's me.
I'm not on the scoreboard.
Oh yeah, my bad. I fall on that one.
Thank you, Pat.
You're blaming me. I haven't been on it the entire
Sanford,
time.
it's all your fault. Shift blame.
No. I literally just had a moment there. All right, all good. Thank you, Pez. Appreciate you watching, buddy.
It was totally working the whole time. We're like 3.5 minutes in, you guys.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Oh yeah, totally.
Lovely. Ditto play again.
Oh my goodness, that's...
It's a ditto play. It's ditto.
Yeah.
We're bringing it back. We're bringing it back.
Looking for that.
All right, bring it back. Thank you, Pez, again, buddy. We appreciate you. Whoa.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Ah.
Like this.
Devil's Wild? Okay.
Interesting. Yeah, I had a feeling Ash is really good at saving those cards, though. Oh my! That's everything now.
Wow.
That's Pandora's.
That's a play.
That is a play.
That is a play.
That's a play.
Oh, no.
That's a play.
That's game.
Abyan has to draw. Is a game.
I think it is.
Gotta be.
Out of power play. 3-card run to the finish. She's done a lot so far. It's a +4. She's took care of Cap.
It was a good
she
run,
took care of
Abyan.
Monkey. You can't do that.
Can't.
That's illegal. That's game. Final 4. Ashley's moving on. You can't do that, buddy. Can't call it back-to-back. That's the rule.
First off is the back-to-back, and then second, she had the Uno call in first. So
congratulations to Ashley. Ashley, we all knew something was coming. There had to be a +4 involved. I think that was really good ammo management right there. And a case of dancing away
by
the
the
final.
way,
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, Sanford.
I've got. I was just gonna say, I predicted this correct in a way. I just didn't predict the right games where. In that we had one go 6, we had one go 7, we had one go 8, and we had one go 9 in the Elite 8.
It is indeed the case. Let's go to Abyan. Abyan, I gotta ask, man. I liked the red 6, I really did, but the gamble to green, it's a risky play opening up Pandora's this late. What was the theory behind that? I just want to know that one question. Was it a case you had a +2, or did you have one card and try to go for a power play? What was the theory behind that?
I had green +2.
Ah,
I figured. I had a feeling. And Sanford, we've seen this with Monkey. We've seen this with a lot. It happens, right? Now let me go to Ashley. Ashley,
I could do a run. I could do a huge run.
did Singer really go 0-4?
yeah, he did. Go to Abyan real quick. What do you say, buddy?
I have other +2, so I can do lots of combo there. I could just stretch game longer, but that Uno PP ruins it all, wrecks it all, unfortunately.
All right. Ashley, congratulations on the Final Four. And you said off the top of the broadcast, right? I just got to see how the game goes, right? Play composed Uno. You did a great job. Big win. What's your thoughts of playing JT? I mean, you saw JT in the press conference. You're going to be, quote unquote, taking a helicopter to the press conference room in about 20, 30 minutes after I get done here. Big win. Thoughts on the Final Four? Stingray having fun there. But no, your thoughts on moving to Final Four. Sanford, I mean, we all knew this was coming, right? We all knew Ashley had the hype, the pedigree. We all built it up. This is a big win, though, staying to make your Final Four. Similar now, 2 rookies still going at it from the same state. They're both number-wise, 14 and 15 jersey-wise. I mean, you can't ask for anything better. In my opinion, the 2 best rookies here versus the boss and the guy that no one saw coming in JT. Your thoughts on this Final Four and this series overall?
It's almost a perfect summary of what we've seen so far in March. You still have a favorite. You have the underdogs. Kind of a perfect balance. The only way it would have been better is if we had like 2 favorites and 2 underdogs going at it. But it is what it is. And we're in for a doozy, I think.
Well, we are in for a doozy for sure. Let me go to quickly Yoshi and Short. We'll go to Short first. Short, you know, you're looking at that scorecard. A lot of interesting games. We saw the first 3 games were 12 minutes, right? And then after that, 36 minutes of action. Really, more of the endurance battle came into the second half of the series. A lot less card luck. Some, but not a lot. Thoughts on the series overall, and congratulations. 3 minutes from the first 2 games were cinema.
They really were, honestly. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've said this before in this round. The series had everything. Went from luck to skill and just lots of... I feel like this series felt a little cinema to me. At least some of it, like the back and forth runs and the use of the power plays. All good spots for them, really. It was a great series. Congrats to Ashley. You're in the Final Four club, and Final Four club's complete. We got our 4.
We do have our 4, Yoshi. Well, first up, Abyan, congratulations. But let's give it up for Abyan. Big run. Got a P6 in the overall results. It's a great job on rookie debut. Top world player, too, excluding America. So congratulations to him. Yoshi, I mean, you saw Abyan. You obviously lost to him in the round 1. He took it pretty far. What a great job from the kid. You know, to get his 6th-down debut, he beat a lot of people out. Big names. Just your thoughts on him and your thoughts on Ashley. I mean, she's a world champ for a reason. Has that experience. The only player technically with off-server, just the Uno game alone, finale experience. This could be big. This could be a big one in the making for sure against JT.
I think to me the first 3 minutes were like the ads you get before the movie actually starts, and then we actually got to see like the real skill and everything. If we're going in the cinema analogy,
The
but
preview.
The preview,
yeah. Like usually in movie theaters, it's like, oh, there's a bunch of ads, and then comes like the preview, and then comes the movie. But anyway.
Oh yeah, I got you.
But yeah, I think Yeah, these players did as best as they could. I think. I mean, Abyan, you could say that he was, he was gambling a little bit with some of the color switches. Maybe just looking for a way for either a run or just a hope that Ashley draws back. Because anytime Ashley didn't draw back, she just she cruised. She had a kind of a path that Abyan wouldn't really be able to stop. I think, given that the wild green was very risky, I honestly wouldn't have. And I guess like if there's one thing I could have seen him done differently, there's no way of knowing that Ashley was going to finish the game there. I mean, we could have seen him use the power play for the wild green and then give her some extra cards to see if that really sends her back. I mean, she did have a +4 save, so probably still wouldn't have been an easy game for Abyan to win there. But just as an hypothetical difference of maybe if he did that, maybe he could have won it. But I don't blame him for just going for that, hoping she doesn't get the win there. Had she not have the power play, had she not saved that power play, Abyan would have been able to do the +2 he was looking for. But Ashley just being confident, saving that one power play was what made the difference there. So just the patience. I think Ashley really, her patience was what gave her this victory here. I feel like even though the way she wins seems to be different from each game, she still gives a similar look of like just the way she plays in general. And even then, it's hard to beat. So we'll see how she faces against Turner, who, I mean, taking out very strong people. So he could take out another one in the world champion. It's not even that unlikely anymore. We can't underestimate Turner at this point. He's taken out so many people. So that's going to be a game for the ages. I really am curious to see who gets the win. It's going to be best of 11 too. So that's a new territory for Ashley. Turner, I don't remember what he's got to.
I mean, it'd be new territory for both.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, new
Turner's
territory for both.
Turner's longest up to now was best of 9.
Right. Oh, geez, the language.
No, we apologize for it.
You could call these two, Turner and Ashley, as rising stars, because Turner has never gotten to the Final Four, and Ashley, of course, rookie debut, getting this far. The winner is going to the final, which will be big, because you could get that, because then you'd be one match away. Well, both these players are actually 2 match wins away from being guaranteed into the Super League. That's where you got to start thinking about. You get to the Final Four, and you're only 2 matches away. The Super League's in reach, you got to start thinking about that. But of course, they're going to take it one game at a time. I'm excited to see what Ashley can do against Turner. But for Abyan, he did very, very well. He took out. We didn't expect him to get here for sure. We just saw him as a decent player. Didn't expect too much. Took out myself. Some people thought he was like, ooh, he was something. But then he took out Nick after a comeback victory. Very, very starting to become a big deal. And we started to see the light. Preventing the Cinderella story, definitely a big deal, because there was the momentum from ALP that almost got out. He almost got out of in the Sweet 16, but just couldn't do it. I think Abyan did well to get here, considering he nearly lost that game against ALP. So we do have to give it up. He did very well for himself. He's gonna be a threat in tournament 2. And yeah, I know I spoke a lot here, but I have a lot to say about these two. I respect both of these two a lot.
Well, Turner, you know who you're going to be facing next. Sanford's been a good one. Let's get to that pod bracket. Thank you, Yoshiro's thoughts. Let's fade into that pod bracket. It's going to be Jesse Turner versus Ashley. JT will have home court in that game. Remember, for the fans at home, it's best of 11. Still 2 power play. But a new element comes to the table. We have not seen a game with MCSR, which means modified card start regulator. We'll have to catch our players up on that. But it's kind of funny how we have the kid from Florida and a world champion in Florida from Ashley. And then, of course, the Northeasterners, the Jersey Shore, the big boss KT, and JT from upstate New York. He knows a thing or two about snow and knows how to stay endurance and grit tough. New York strong. Those are our final four. It's going to be a hell of a battle. But before we get to the final four, we have an Ashley press conference about 40 minutes away after I get sailed back in that you're going to see on Discord. And quite possibly one of the most biggest heat checks of all time you're going to see tomorrow from my boy Sean Ard in the Final Four reveal show at 6:30. I cannot wait for this heat that he's going to throw on the table.
Oh, boy.
And JT, cover your ears. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, as we have a little fun interlude, I want to thank Charles Samper for helping out tonight with the commentary. He took a night off, did a great job filling in a little bit, because I know G-Man couldn't be. We wish G the best. He had something going on. And, of course, Eli for watching. Appreciate it. For sure, for our scoreboard operator and Yoshi, as our log guy, I say thank you to you guys, because without you guys, we wouldn't have this program. I really do appreciate it, and you guys are the best. But for tonight, it came down to two master chefs in the kitchen, and it was the world champion chef and the Dancing Queen, Chef Ashley, getting it done. 5-3. Abyan will have to wait next time for his first Final Four. Ashley's into the Final Four. It's going to be a great battle. We will see you tomorrow for the reveal show, not on the stream, and we will see you for the Final Four beginning March 20th. What a way to start the month of spring, as I like to call it, the new renaissance, the great awakening. Springtime is here in the States. It's time to get warmer, and it's also time for allergy season. But for everybody here at Uno MRE, we're going to see you Wednesday, back on the table, and we'll keep you posted on when the Final Four will go down. Okay, everybody? We're signing off.